So here we are, yet another hell-like situation that just seems to get grotesquely worse.
What is this?
Why is he down on one knee?
Sarah, will you wear this ring
Don't accept the creepy-ass proposal.
and a promise to God and to me to remain pure until the day you're married?
Yes.
Well, that's not a joke, eh? But what you just witnessed was real. A father asking his daughter to stay pure until marriage in the form of a proposal. I mean, does it get any more nightmarish than that? The daddy-daughter dream team sounds nice. Well, it's not. It's fucking horrible. Yeah? Patrick, the father, and his 21-year-old daughter, Sarah, have been swimming in some hot waters recently. The hot waters of incest. And the daddy-daughter dream team took part in an interview lately which revealed some horrifying truths and proved that Patrick is not a villain. He's a monster. Now, I don't want to hear it, alright? Oh, Curtis, you're about 6-7 weeks too late to this topic. Well, you're about 6-7 weeks too late to suggesting it. The good news is that I do have recent updates included in this video, and it will be the focal point of today. So if you are new, hit the subscribe button and turn on bell notifications and I'll propose to you. Now, I've never spoken about this topic, so my usual Curtis Price lovers might not know what's going on. So as usual, let me give you a little bit of a backstory. These two are known as the daddy-daughter dream team. Now, just to clear things up from the get-go, I see Sarah as a victim in this situation. And when they first started out on social media, everything seemed lovely. It was nice and relaxing and it was going quite well.
This is my daughter, Sarah.
Hi.
Now, Sarah is going to be a big part of Horrified Gaming.
Yeah, big part
And
for sure.
so I wanted to introduce her. She's always wanted to be on YouTube, so now's her chance. And that's all you get.
No, it's not. I want more
Now,
on my own.
no, not yet.
Alright, not a bad start, but why is the camera below your belly? Like we got a penis point of view, we got a peenie cam. Now while everything seemed innocent in that introductory video, a couple of people started to notice some things, how Sarah seemed uncomfortable in these videos. Which by the way, if you pay attention to Sarah throughout this video, she just looks more and more exhausted every time. But let's see if you've noticed, you know, something a little bit off in this video.
Daddy-daughter reactions.
Woo!
I'm Daddy,
I'm daughter.
and today we're going to be reacting. We're going to react to some scary videos and jump scares from TikTok.
Right.
Sit back, grab your popcorn, and enjoy the ride.
Sorry, well, just in case you missed it. The daughter Sarah is speaking and fucking Puppet Man over here, Mr. Ventriloquist, is miming the same words. Now, obviously, there's nothing too serious going on in this video. He's obviously given his daughter a script, which does mean that she's not free to say what she wants. And whoa, listen up, I wouldn't be saying any of these things if I didn't know what was coming next. I mean, I can only hope it's death. Forced intro. Body language, she's subconsciously leaning away from him.
Hello everyone, I'm Sarah and this is my dad Patrick.
We love to dance together
And lip
Yeah?
sync.
and get a little crazy sometimes.
Well, you do that normally.
You call me crazy?
If
Yeah,
you
it's a
fit.
little bit uncomfortable.
True.
Hey!
Anyway, we want to share that love with all of you.
And we're super close too, so this is easy for us.
So enjoy the content.
And let's all have fun together.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Right, whoa. First things first, why does the video start with her facing the camera and him facing her? I'm sitting here and even I'm feeling uncomfortable. I'm not even a part of the bloody video. Second thing is, you can see the uncomfortability, if that's a word. You can feel the uncomfortableness starting to manifest. Sarah's feet is planted in the east, but her whole body's leaning west. But even still at this point, you wouldn't be concerned about anything because there's a lot of awkward people and awkward videos on the internet. That is until you notice them dancing together while she's wearing a red dress. I got a red dress on tonight. Hater. And this is sort of where their account started to take off for all the wrong reasons. We're talking intimacy, people, and you just wouldn't understand. And then throw me off a cliff and call me Mufasa, the head pushing. Yeah, that was a thing. He did a thing, and it was fucking disgusting.
Was I born?
1981?
Good. Sorry, just getting warmed up here.
Okay.
So,
Dirty
let's see.
creep.
How old was I when you were born?
21?
Are you getting nervous?
No.
Okay, so, what's my favorite movie?
Why are you grabbing her ponytail?
I know this one. The original Star Trek?
Nope. The never-ending story.
Right. What in the 7L's fuck was that then? So just to recap, they're doing some sort of a challenge, and he grabs the back of her head and she answers correctly and he goes, good. I don't even want to fucking be a part of it. I don't even want to reenact it. Why would I want to? No. But just as everybody else has, I'm sure you can understand the horror that was taking place in, you know, with the officer. That's the man right there. Take him away. But, you know, he's just a lovely father. You know, this is a normal day-to-day thing, you know, staring at your daughter's crotch. Oh, is that what you're doing, is it? Having a good look, are we? Fucking animal. It's already creepy enough when old blokes are looking at young women, but your father? I mean, come on now. That is crossing the line entirely. Now, at this point now, it's starting to get a bit... You know, it's starting to get a bit... But more TikToks just like that were appearing with dog shit atmosphere that people were getting really concerned about. Next thing, he gets down on one knee, proposes to his daughter that she stays pure until marriage.
Daughter, please, don't sex with men. Not now. You must wait.
So obviously that impression wasn't lore accurate. He got down on one knee, like a proposal. You know, it's just a little tiny little bit fucking weird. What? As if we weren't creeped out already? We certainly fucking are now. And that video that they released caused quite the shitstorm. A lot of people were talking about it, making videos on it, and just emphasizing the strange relationship that he has with his daughter.
But not only did I propose to my daughter, we also authored a book together about a princess that loves a dragon.
Oh, right, is that what you said? Well, I'll definitely be reading that later. Yeah, I'm just gonna go on up. Yeah. Firebound Harmony. Princess and Dragon Unite. Written by Sarah and Patrick. And it's safe to say that this dragon and princess had a very suspicious bond. I mean, people write fucked up shit all the time. You know, what could possibly get worse about this?
Well, I mean, we could make the princess 17 years old, because that's more exciting, isn't it?
Sorry, come again? 17-year-old princess who's got a fucking weird bond with a dragon. But remember this book that we just mentioned, because it's going to be brought up in a moment. It's a pretty fucking big detail. It might not seem like it now, but it is. But after all this ass fuckery of a situation, people are accusing these two of being in a relationship. Yeah, a daddy-daughter relationship. How fucking sick does that sound? We're not talking about the normal kind of daddy-daughter relationship. Oh, I love you, baby. We're talking about the kind of relationship that's like... I love you, babe. And a lot of this was swirling around the internet. Patrick was shitting his pants. Amazing. That's what I wanted. I'm happy. But it did force Sarah to respond. And we'll look at that clip in a second, but just remember the book. Alright, that's gonna fucking be big detail later.
So you want to know why I look so uncomfortable in the videos? Well,
Yeah.
I'm about to tell you. So listen, and listen good.
Right.
Number one, I'm not underage. I'm almost 21. I will be
Okay.
21 on Friday, so
Right.
you people can stop telling me that I'm underage.
Well, happy birthday.
Number two, I am not looking for any sort of relationship on TikTok or anywhere else for that matter. I'm focused on myself, my schooling, and my career. My
Right.
social media is not available to anybody, so you can stop asking.
Okay.
Number three, my father is not creepy, weird, or doing anything he's not supposed to do. He's being a father. If you don't like that, you can leave. I love him, he loves me, we're doing something we love together, so you can stop making horrible accusations that are not true.
Right, well, why is he staring at your crotch, Chan? Why are you looking at your vajayjay? Why is he looking there? Well, if he's not a weird guy, why is he getting down on one knee? If he's not a weird guy, why is he standing so close to you when you're trying to record a video and he's facing you? If he's not a weird guy, why is he making that motion with your head? Oh, it's all flowing out now. If he's not a weird guy, why is he writing erotic fantasies about incest? Whoopsie. Might have just left a spoiler in there. Oh, up next. Yeah. Sometimes I just need to learn to keep my trap shut and not spoil the storytelling. But I can't help myself. I'm a slut for gossip. But naturally, she's defending her father. This is why I see Sarah as a victim. She's been kept next to him her whole life. She doesn't know any different. This is her life, everybody. She trusts her father because he's the only freaking person she's been around. Oh yeah, Jerry's safe and sound, by the way. He'll make a comeback shortly. I'm just... No. Anyway, as I was saying, if she did spend some time away from him, like, you know, a while, forever, hopefully, I think then she would start to see of kind of a weird guy he is. And again, we are going to get into how weird he is in a moment. But Patrick himself spoke out about the allegations of him having a loving relationship with his daughter, and he just strikes me as the kind of guy to have a goon cave, you know?
People that seem to think that I'm in love with my daughter,
Right.
you guys are stupid.
Oh, God, you are such a damaging insult. You guys think that I'm in love with my daughter? You're so stupid.
I mean, he emphasized that he means serious business. I mean, I might actually kill myself after that.
Simple as that. I mean, come on. Really? And just because we don't vehemently respond to every
Bro,
comment
speaking
that
like
says
a
we're
villain.
couple, I thought deleting and blocking people that said that would get the clue that we are
Eye contact, Patrick.
not, and that we are completely abhorred and appalled that people would think that. But apparently we have to say it publicly. So this is me saying it publicly. We're not. I love my daughter.
Okay.
That's it. She's my daughter.
Right.
If it appears like we're a couple, that's not on me. That's you guys thinking the wrong thing. And I'm sorry.
It's my fault.
If-
So it's our fault. Who could have seen this coming? We were the villains all along. What a plot twist! I mean, I guess he said the truth. It's not like he could be lying or anything. We should just believe him. Sorry, Patrick, but the way he is with his daughter tells me otherwise. Do I believe that they're in a relationship? No. Do I believe that he has some weird, fucked up fantasy? Yes! Not to mention my dude sitting there talking like a villain. What, you clowns think that I'm in love with my daughter? How can I put this simply? You're stupid. It's obvious. You know that by now. Come on. You're just stupid. I mean, yeah, I can't argue with that. But of course, even after Patrick's attempt to try and sway us away from the situation, people just fucking doubled down. Let me know what you guys think so far. Comment down below. But one thing I didn't mention earlier, that Patrick's actually got a wife. Yeah, surprising, I know. I would have thought his wife was some sort of AI chick with massive tits. And because the conspiracy was getting too much, the wife actually had to come out and actually address the situation herself, which she doesn't really appear in too many TikToks, if I'm honest. But anyway, let's have a look at the wife's response. I have to say, probably the most uncomfortable response I've ever seen.
The internet attacked my daughter and my husband, and it's really pissing me off.
Right.
But I stay quiet.
Okay.
I am done staying quiet. What the hell is wrong with you people? My husband is the sweetest and kindest man. He would never hurt a fly, let alone his family. Come on, guys. If you ever met him and actually knew him, you would think so too. Now, because I choose not to be on camera, everybody thinks I'm forced not to be on camera. Bitch, nobody forces me to do anything. I don't like to be on camera.
Just in case you couldn't tell, something was just a little bit off with that video. We have people think that I'm forced to stay off camera. Bitch, I ain't forced to do anything. What does that next bit say? I am my own person. I talk from... What the hell does that bit say, John? Sorry, I meant Patrick. I don't know who John is. Patrick's my husband.
Get back to the damn script!
Yeah, and you will not bully my family anymore. You have lost this battle, but we will win the war. They couldn't have made this more obvious that Patrick was standing there holding a piece of paper. And they didn't even go through the trouble of, like, memorizing the words. She was, like, reading the paper and squinting her eyes and looking at it. My husband loves my daughters inside and outside. You might have to change that, Patrick. Doesn't sound right. Yeah, so far it's just been facing the allegations and trying to find a way out of them. But it does get a little bit worse, unfortunately, once an AI TikTok song came about. Found this song on Spotify and I'm obsessed. Made with Love by Sarah. I absolutely love this song. Sung by Ariella Brigman. I don't know why in the world people would ever research this kind of thing, but they noticed that Sarah was the only person that used this song. So people were like, hang on a second, does Patrick or Sarah own this AI account? And like people started digging and found out that Patrick follows these kinds of accounts on Instagram anyway, like the AI girls. And they were convinced that Patrick was behind this Ariella Brigman account. And this part of the video just escalates. Like it just goes from worse to worse to worse and it doesn't get better. Well, get this, ladies and gentlemen, when you go onto the AI's account and click on their link to their Venmo, the background of their Venmo is the freaking book. You remember that book of the princess loving the dragon? That's the background of the Venmo. So you're telling me that there's this song that nobody's ever heard of, and there's a book that nobody's ever heard of, and just somehow these two people are fans of each other. Like the chances of that happening is 0.1 in 3 fucking billion. This is where it does just get a little bit, you know, just fucking weird. As I mentioned earlier, Sarah doesn't have any friends. She's been homeschooled her whole life, and it just seems like Patrick just doesn't let her outside, is what it looks like. Anyway. Anyway, but there is one parasocial bond that's been happening, which I'm assuming that's what it was, between Sarah and a person by the name of Jenna Frank, who's an actress, and she did some work in Power Rangers or something, and her father was actually Dave Frank, and he was also in the Power Rangers. He was like a blue or the white one or something. I know you might be asking, well, how does this tie into what's currently happening? Can you elaborate? Of course I can. The profile picture of this AI account that made that AI song, well, people are convinced that it heavily resembles Jenna, Sarah's parasocial friend. And what I mean by that is that somebody took a picture of Jenna and they put it through an AI generation to create an alternate reality version of her, and then added it as the profile picture. Now, who the hell could have done that? So at this point, we're really narrowing it down here. Like, this is obviously Patrick. Like, it's starting to look very much like him, isn't it? But as usual, he responded. Let's see how villainous he is in this one.
Oh, I really hope he doesn't call me stupid again.
Let's look at this, shall we? So their evidence that it's us is we liked their photos on Instagram.
Right.
And Sarah lip-synced the song.
Yeah, mate.
Well, you do, of course, realize that songs, TikTok videos can pop up on people's For You page that you interacted with. It's part of the algorithm. So Sarah was the only one to make a lip sync.
Talking to us like we're fucking stupid.
Actually make a lip sync or use the song. Well, it wasn't up long, apparently,
right.
And she's the only one that saw it.
Right.
And as for liking their photos on Instagram, well, we've already told you about that. We literally wanted to support a small creator, even if it was AI. So, let's set this to rest right now. Let's take a look. So, the way they pin this on us is apparently this Ariella Brigman character sounds a lot like Aurelia. Okay, well, the trolls know our book just as well as we do.
See, I just can't take this guy seriously. It's like he's talking from a place where his brain is bigger than ours. Oh, but what's that smell? Smells like bullshit. Because once Patrick posted his response, the original video that Sarah posted was just gone. But how in the seven hells can we even call that a response? He didn't even address the book being in the banner of the Venmo account. His response was literally just, alright, let's prove these allegations false once and for all. Yeah, that's not me. I'm not behind the account. Done. Oh, but Patrick, we're not done yet, are we? Because further investigation shows that this Ariella Brigman account is connected to an account that exists on Literotica. It's a place where people upload things called smuts and just some filthy ass stories on there. And let's just say that this Literotica account that's connected to Ariella Brigman posted some filthy stuff. Stuff I can't even repeat on here. If I repeat it, this video's going down. In fact, get a load of this little bit of tea. The stories that are being written on this Literotica account is the exact same things that Patrick has been accused of. Let me think. How can I say this in simpler terms? It was about incest. Yeah, and the other suspicious part was in one of these stories, the father gives the daughter a red dress. The same way Patrick gave a red dress to his daughter. Well, it's not looking good, Patty. So we can see that this story is just escalating deeper and deeper into hell. Oh, what's that? It gets deeper. What the hell? Oh, okay. Turns out after people did some more investigating, they tried to sign up to Literotica using Patrick's email. And what did it say? This email address is already in use. I got the perfect response to debunk these allegations. That's not me. Case closed. And then we ask ourselves, well, how did Patrick make a tit of himself this time? Oh, well, good question. He fled. He fled like a coward. A cowardly flea. The only response that came out was Sarah's response. And of course, she was sticking by her dad once again.
I'm sorry to say, but the dream team is gone. We just couldn't post content together anymore knowing how people saw it. Especially with the latest bull they're trying to spread. All the rumors are false, but there's nothing I can do. People are going to believe it, and I can't stop them, so we're done creating content together. I'm going to fly solo from now on. Don't get me wrong, I still love my dad. He will always be my best friend and biggest fan, but I think flying on my own is best. So from now on, you'll only see me.
Oh, that's the end of the story. Patrick's fled. There's no more to it. Case closed, everybody. But there was actually like a rather large gap here between the posting times because they sort of disappeared after that last response that Patrick gave. And the response from Sarah that we just watched is actually in her new apartment, ladies and gentlemen. She's moved out. She's escaped danger. And she posted a separate TikTok about that, talking about how she's got a new job as well. I mean, not to mention, she continued defending her father, of course. And she would sort of, you know, try and move on with her life, but the comment section just couldn't forget people. What the fuck is that Literotica account? And what is that AI account on TikTok? What the hell's going on? Just admit to it. It's your father. And let's just say that Sarah got rage baited big time. People were even accusing Sarah of lying about moving out. People thought it was a fugazi. And she did open up that can of worms and she bit back. And this time she meant serious business. She weren't messing about.
Trying to just go about my business and let everyone see me and celebrate my new life with me.
Okay.
I didn't want to be a bitch, but apparently that's what everyone wants to see.
Okay.
So guess what? In the words of Matilda, no more Miss Nice Girl.
Woo.
So, you all don't like that I call my room at the extended stay an apartment. Too bad. For all intents and purposes, it is an apartment.
Okay.
I had the bed removed so I would have more room.
Right.
My bed is smaller and fits better, which gives me more room to move.
Okay.
The apartment looks like the one my family used to live in. Duh. It's an extended stay. They all look pretty similar. So because it looks similar and it's an extended stay, I must be lying. What reason do I have to lie to you punk-ass bitches? I'll never see any of you in real life, so what does it matter? It isn't like I have to cover anything up because there's nothing to cover up. I live in an apartment at an extended stay place in the Dallas area.
Right.
The only thing I lied about is my exact location.
Right.
Truly, it is quite hilarious to watch. And I know you're going to post about this saying I'm being defensive. Yep. I'm defending myself rather than letting you punks walk all over me.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you need your safe space? Fucking pansies. No, wait, I know. You're gonna say I'm bullying you because I called you stupid. Oh no, I'm a...
Right, what is it with this family calling people stupid? I mean, do you want people to have trauma? I mean, as far as being called stupid goes on the scale of insults, that's some serious damage. But just from listening to these bloody responses, I'm under the impression that they just don't know how the internet works. Why would anybody feel like they're being bullied from this response video? Her and her father Patrick are acting like we're all sitting there taking this personally. Oh, don't you worry, I'll be telling my therapist about you. There's a woman on the internet and she made a response to thousands of people. She called me stupid out of everybody.
big bad bully because you can't handle when people actually fight back. See, this is the problem with this generation. You can dish it out expecting me to just ignore you so you can keep doing it. But the second I snap back, it's, oh, she must be guilty. Why would she be so defensive? Bitch, you are literally calling me a liar.
Oh, is that right? Well, I still stand by my point that these people just don't understand how the internet works. Do you remember earlier when she was like, oh, what have I got to lie about? Well, there's no reason to lie. Well, she was lying. Oh, she didn't move 30 minutes away. I mean, it's kind of similar. She just moved across the apartment building. I mean, as far as moving distances go, that's quite a great distance, couple of steps down the hallway. So as far as her questioning of why would I lie about this? Yeah, why would you lie about this? It's like she's been trained in the dark arts by an evil figure. You can all see who that is. And just before you know it, the daddy-daughter dream team is back, but this time they've got their separate own accounts. Patrick Unscripted popped up, people, and it was unscripted, alright. He came back and responded. Again! And he sort of did a couple of responses to a few things that's going on, but of course he came back with the same energy that Sarah did. Pissed off, angry, and ready to tear some ass. Let's just hope he takes somewhat of an accountability and just, doesn't blame us.
I couldn't stay away, so I guess I just proved the trolls right. But that's okay. I'm back, but not the way you want me to be. I'm not playing around anymore. I'm done.
We're
so you want to
keep
keep sending accusations my way? Fine. I'll respond. The answer is simple. I am tired of all of you people just coming on here and getting away with whatever you feel like. You want to accuse me of being in an inappropriate relationship with my daughter? You guys have sick fucking heads. How could that be the first thing you think about when a father hugs his daughter? I mean, come on, really? That is the most disgusting thing I have ever heard in my life.
So yet again, Patrick has proved us to be the perverted freaks. We are the villains. How could we not see this coming? You know what, Patrick? I'm sick of you coming on here and thinking you can get away with everything. His methods of manipulation is what's sick. Oh, but he was right. We should be arrested as a collective. How the turns have tabled.
I tried to pass it off. I tried to be nice. I tried to just roll with it and laugh it off.
All right,
honestly,
Patty.
you guys are sick, perverted freaks. Doesn't surprise me that one of you created an AI account to try and frame me. Me! I have never even thought about writing a story like that. And you know what I'm talking about. Everybody's heard the rumors. I did not write stories like that.
Right.
The only story I've written is our book, Firebound Harmony, which, by the way, we wrote every word. Well, not every word. There was a couple instances where we used AI to help us, but we paraphrased it. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, shut up,
You're going to
Patrick.
believe what you want, and I don't care anymore. But I'm going to set the record straight.
You don't care.
So the record is this. I am just a normal, everyday father who cares for his children. And you guys can stop hurling wild accusations.
Okay.
Specifically, the one that's calling themselves the dad and daughter nightmare team. You are even lower than dirt. You are coming on here, clipping our videos, using them for your purposes. But I'm not taking the high road anymore. So I'm going to find these little clips of videos. I'm going to find these little snippets on Reddit. I'm going to start posting them on this channel. And I'm going to start responding to them. Some of the shit you come up with is like so far out there in the realm of possibilities that I don't even know where your brains are anymore. I can't wait to read what you're going to write on Reddit about this video.
Okay.
Oh, he's triggered. Yep, I'm triggered. And you're not going to like the result. Because I can hurl insults with the best of them. I'll make you feel about this high. And I won't feel bad about it either. Because you're all a bunch of fucking dumbass. You get your fucking jollies off of attacking other people on the internet. That's your pleasure. That's what you want to do. So you all are the low one, not me. So I'm just going to give you what you deserve. A little taste of your own medicine. And anybody that feels the need to come after me, by all means. You all know where I work. You all know where I live. By all means. Come on. I'll be happy to educate you in real life.
Oh, it's alright, is it?
Oh, we sure are shivering in our boots right now.
I mean, talk about some of those insults as well. Total comedy gold.
You're even lower than dirt. Because I can battle with the best of them. I'll make you feel this small. You wanna carry on talking to me like this? I'm gonna come and hit you where it hurts. I'm gonna attack your groin with my punching fist.
I mean, hey, that's the sort of vibe it's giving. Like we're on a playground dishing insults. And once again, he just carries on to blame us, calling us the sick, perverted freaks for thinking these things. Well, he also claimed in that response video that he's a normal, every day-to-day father. Oh, is that right? Is it, Patty? Is that right? What kind of normal, every day-to-day father gets down on one knee and proposes that their daughter stays a virgin until marriage? I mean, what kind of every day-to-day father stares at his daughter's crotch for like 30 seconds?
Well, that's because I'm a loving father, making sure everything stays intact.
But even still, with everything that the big man said over here, you didn't prove that you aren't the owner of this account. You didn't prove anything. You just said that he wasn't you. And then after that, he released a second response talking about the Literarica accounts. Well, I can't imagine what he's going to say. Probably some hurtful things that will make me feel insecure and feel like I just want my life to be over.
Create any other Literarica accounts ever. Okay, wait, I'll check that. I had one typed
Right,
in
so you
an
just
old
lied
email
then.
address back when I was 20 years old.
Well, you
but
just
I wasn't
lied.
reading stories like that. So, getting to this comment. You have tied accounts to me from 12 years ago on the Literarica site. The method of tying those accounts to me was a YouTube video of a guy who sounded apparently just like me. I didn't hear it, but apparently everybody else did. You know, people hear what they want to hear. 12 years ago, the only account I had was associated with my future Masters chant. The other account that you are connecting to me with a picture of the dragon, somebody literally went on Reddit and said that wasn't me. The actual owner of that account. I remember it from back when. But people refuse to see that. See, that's the problem. You refuse to see the truth because you're so caught up in what you believe. Now,
show us the truth.
So let's go through the evidence, shall we? Because you say that's tied to me and me alone. Okay, so the first
show
way
the
that's tied to me
evidence.
is it liked Monster Hunter, a game that in its first 2 weeks on the market sold over 10
you know
million
what?
copies. Now, we're not the only fans here, people. Monster Hunter's really big.
Sick of hearing this guy talk at this
you
point.
probably can accept that, right? And there are a lot of 21-year-old women out there. You can accept that too, right? But what really ties it to us is Sarah. She used the song, right? That's your theory, right? That ties it to us. Well, let's ask the question. If I were to create an AI account, especially one posting NSFW content, at that time, after we'd already deleted 2 channels because of the trolls and the people on Reddit who constantly dive deep into our lives. If I were trying to create an AI account that they didn't find, why the hell would I have Sarah do a video, knowing that they watch her account? Why the hell would we do that?
Well, this is the most boring person I've ever heard speak. This man's head is so far up his ass. The amount of shit he comes out with. Where's the evidence to this? Is there anything here that we can go off other than you just saying, no, that's not me? How could you think I could do that, you stupid? Jesus, as far as responses go, this is the most terrible response I've ever seen. I'm asking myself constantly, where is this high place he's speaking from? Because the entitlement he speaks with certainly isn't earned, I'll tell you that. And he also touched on the AI TikTok account. Remember the one we were talking about earlier? The one with Sarah? She used the song and they claimed that that wasn't them, even though the Venmo background was their buck. Well, he just completely denies that it's him. I mean, we'll just believe him, I suppose. And I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, if he is lying and that AI account does belong to him, then we can assume he's lying about a lot of other things as well. Oh, but Patrick would never lie. He's just a regular father. So we get to the point now where, do you remember the interview I mentioned at the beginning of the video? And I was saying, you know, oh, a lot of shit is revealed in that. Well, that's the part we're on now. So we're looking at the interview. Is Patrick just a regular goody old father? Well, we can firstly start where the interviewer asked Patrick and Sarah about the Literotica account.
In one of the things, it does talk about a sheer red rape article of clothing that the father gives to the daughter. And now, around that same time, there was a video that was made with the two of you where, Sarah, you're wearing a red long dress that is sheer. It has some frillies on it. And so those were some of the little pieces where people were making connections.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, by that logic, you can make that connection to hundreds of people who wear red dresses.
I know, but can you...
It may look like...
No, I understand. It does look a little like... It does look a little bit, though, like
honestly,
the material and stuff. It might not
be
be like sold like that, but people can, you know, kind of draw that comparison.
And just in case you're not following along, they're responding here about the Literotica, where it contains a story about a father giving his daughter a red dress, you know, the stories, and how it just looks rather convincing that he wrote these stories considering he actually gave his daughter a red dress as well. But Patrick's response, I mean, people wear red dresses all the time. Are all these hundreds of people guilty as well of writing that story? He just honestly has the dumbest responses to everything. And then in the next part of the interview, they start talking about that AI TikTok account, the one that he said he doesn't own, and the same TikTok account that people investigated which linked to this Literotica writing in shit. Now, he's already said several times that he has nothing to do with this AI account, so he has no reason to lie, right?
Anything else about the Literotica? That is off the table. I won't ask you anymore about that.
Nervous.
But I can feel it in my soul. Like, I prayed about it, and I just, like, the way you guys seem uncomfortable, the looking back and forth, like... I don't know.
Something's
you take
going
it for
on
what
here.
you want. I just really believe that if you tell the truth. Look at everyone saying, just say it. There's nothing illegal. There's nothing that...
Yeah, they're talking about the TikTok account, by the way, the Ariel Brigman.
Let's say that it was me. If I were to come forward on the Ariella account, guess what? Everybody's going to automatically assume that the Literotica account was me as well.
No, because here's the thing.
I tell you 100% for certain.
No, you know why? You know why? Because as soon as...
I've done it.
Okay then, perfect. So, if
Just
somebody
say it, man.
in this
Just
Reddit
admit it, it's
world,
you.
on this TikTok world, who hates your guts...
We know it's him anyway.
Perfect. But I don't see anything wrong with the Ariel account for money. Because people do crazy stuff. People come on this app and put peanut butter on their hair looking for money.
Like a pig.
We live in a society where people are looking for a quick buck. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as it's not illegal. People enjoy that stuff. I don't. I'm not a fan of it, but people do. Who cares? People will pay top dollar for a hot-looking AI model. They're starting to bring them into movies. I just think if you're just honest about this, people will finally be like, oh my God, thank God. Like, here we are, the truth. Like, people will start to trust you. You want that, right?
Yeah. But here's the thing. Honestly, you know what? Fuck it. Honestly, yeah, I created the Ariella. I made that account.
Heavens, hallelujah! He's admitted it! Look, him giving it the big gun, saying, I'm gonna make you feel this small. He was lying. Turns out he owns the Ariel Brigman account. And now after that bit, he starts crying, right? Just starts crying, he just starts tearing up and feeling sorry for himself, I guess. Now, I think it's more of the release that finally he feels free. You know, he's been keeping up this lie for this long that now he feels free from the truth. But if he has the balls to lie about that, and make himself feel like he's doing something wrong by having that account, then he could be lying about worse things, like the Literotica account. Prior to him admitting the truth, he claimed that if he was to come out and say the Ariella Brigman account was him, people would automatically assume that he owns the Literotica account as well. Still to this day, I think I think that fucking dirty bastard owns that account. He just does, doesn't he? The things Patrick's being accused of is the same things that's written in that story. Whether he owns the Literotica account as well, we may never know, but holy shit, I won't be surprised if I see this guy in prison in about 10 years. I mean, I say that a lot, I've noticed that recently. With that said, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, check out my other videos. If you enjoyed this one, you'll enjoy these ones, and my videos are a little bit longer recently, aren't they? I'm getting exhausted doing them, so subscribe.